Now, Brendan, you're off again.
Ollie, off again. Local elections on Friday. Delighted to be part of the election team for Fianna Fail in the Westport area. And looking forward to the election on Friday and the results on Saturday. The results on Saturday is always an edgy time for anyone, so I'd like to wish all the candidates the best of luck in the election. And on a personal level, I want to thank everyone who doors I've canvassed on in the lead up to this over the last 3 months. We've given a warm welcome and a great reception. And look at, hopefully it'll turn into votes on Saturday afternoon.
And do you have an agenda or plans or ideas for the town? Or
well, look at Ollie, I think at this stage people are well aware. We're a couple of days away from an election. People are well aware of our agendas. Look, I've been in Westport Town Council for 15 years and 5 years in Mayo County Council, and in that time Westport has progressed through a lot of community groups, through a lot of council effort, and I'm delighted in a small way to have played my small part in that. And I can only do that if I'm re-elected to Mayo County Council on behalf of the people of the West Mayo area that covers Louisburgh, Newport and Westport, of course, and the hinterland of that.
what would you see as the main issues ahead of us?
The main issues ahead of us, of course, are job creation. It's a big issue at the moment. I know Allergan have announced a number of jobs, 65 over the last couple of weeks, and that's to be welcomed. But we need to move forward now and get an enterprise centre ready again, so that the next firm that comes in with jobs, that we're ready to roll. Mental health is a massive issue, Ollie. Autism, people with special needs, and the lack of services hereafter. A lot of parents out there are struggling at the moment. They're very frustrated with the system. They feel let down and they're angry, and I can understand that. I work in the social care area myself, and I see it on a daily basis. And in any small way that I can help any parent out, I will. But I'll tell you, regardless of who's in government or not in government, it's time that people in government stood up now and looked after parents, particularly who are struggling with special needs, and we're also struggling with family members who have mental health issues. And it is a big problem, and it's not something that's going to go away, and it's not something throwing money at is going to make it go away either, Ollie. It's going to take a plan, and a plan that I hope I'm part of.
What do you think of the parking?
Well, Ollie, you're well aware of my issues on the parking. The 1 hour parking, as far as I have said for years, would have worked. It was enforced, it's been enforced. I have no difficulty with that. My difficulty is the pay as you work, as I call it. The workers in Westport, they're being absolutely taken asunder in relation to the charges. That is something I will deal with if I'm re-elected and go back with. I would have said from the beginning €50 per worker would have been enough. It's hard enough to come into Westport, to look for a job, get a job, and then some people are on minimum wage, and it creates their own problems. And look at, I know better than anybody, not everyone starts off on 20-30 euros an hour, as some people would allege that most people are on. People start off on the minimum wage, and they work very hard to do that. And as a young fella growing up myself, and particularly around this town, I know how hard it is to make ends meet and rear a young family in this town. So I see young families starting off on the same road as me, and now they have to pay €350 plus a year for parking charges. And Ollie is wrong, and believe me, if I'm re-elected, I intend to put that right.
Come on. Well done. Best of luck on it.